Have you seen those jaw-dropping aerial videos and photos popping up on social media that look like they were shot by professional cinematographers? You know, the ones capturing stunning landscapes and cityscapes from creative angles and perspectives that blow your mind? Well, guess what? You no longer need to break the bank on expensive drones or camera gear to take your shots to the next level. The all-new Black Falcon 4K drone is your ticket to producing cinema-quality media content at a fraction of the cost and hassle of pro equipment. I'm telling you, this compact powerhouse folds up smaller than a smartphone but punches way above its weight with stabilized 4K Ultra HD recording, intelligent flight modes, a high-tech navigation system, and modular components upgrades. In this in-depth YouTube review, I'll be putting the Black Falcon through its paces, testing out all the features that it offers. But before we get started, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on amazing and entertaining content. Let me tell you, drones are changing the game when it comes to photography and videography. Not only do they make sweet videos for entertainment, they allow you to get amazing angles that are impossible to capture otherwise. Those unique quadcopter designs are why suddenly everyone is getting overhead views of concerts, epic travel destinations, and sweet extreme sports moments. It's pretty slick. So when I heard about the Black Falcon 4K drone that was just released, I was definitely interested. I mean, capturing my adventures in top-quality video sounds pretty awesome, right? The Black Falcon 4K drone is straight up built to deliver spectacular high-flying footage, thanks to its seamless blend of user-friendly design, durability, and straight-up visually stunning 4K camera quality. I'm telling you, when you see those crisp Ultra HD videos that it captures, you'll feel like you're watching a professional documentary or travel show on TV. First off, portability was a huge priority for the Black Falcon's creators. At less than 2 pounds, this compact drone folds up neatly to stash in backpacks or luggage for travel. But don't think its small size affects performance. The protective shell and internal components are crafted from military-grade materials to withstand plenty of adventure. Trust me, you're not gonna break this sturdy little guy. I'm pretty rough on my gear, and the Black Falcon has held up great even with some gnarly crashes. And despite the compact body, the Black Falcon's camera was specially designed to punch way above its weight. We're talking ultra-clear 4K HD resolution paired with handy tools like adjustable angles, 120 FPS slow-mo, and panoramic views stretching 360 degrees. Plus, the 3-axis gimbal stabilization means your footage stays buttery smooth even when cruising full speed over 20 miles per hour. But if we're getting technical, it's really the intelligent navigation tech that sets the Black Falcon drone apart. The onboard GPS and suite of infrared sensors work together to map out your flight path in real time. That way, you avoid obstacles while the camera adjusts automatically to follow you from the optimal perspective. And get this, the return home function kicks in whenever the battery runs low, so it flies itself safely back to your location. Kinda feels like magic, honestly. The synced smartphone app adds a whole other dimension to the experience, too. Not only does it give you a live HD view from the drone camera to frame perfect shots, but you can also switch into Follow Me mode with the tap of a button. This uses advanced subject tracking algorithms to autonomously keep you centered in the frame. Basically, your own personal cameraman from the skies. You might have noticed other camera drones out there for purchase, but most seem kinda intimidating to fly, especially for beginners. That's why the Black Falcon team loaded their quadcopter up with tons of pre-programmed intelligent flight modes ready to activate. For example, altitude hold function locks your current height to hover steadily while you pan around for the money shot. Or try the simple one-tap takeoff and landing if manually controlling the throttle feels tricky. There's even more options like journey planning waypoints and orbital circles where you simply tap the screen and the Black Falcon executes complex moves automatically. Between the foolproof safety features, intuitive controls, and overall smooth performance, even someone who's never piloted a drone before can learn the basics in no time. Trust me guys, once you start capturing these cinematic propeller cam perspectives across your adventures, you'll get hooked. And the built-in 30-minute maximum flight time gives you plenty of creative freedom before needing to swap batteries. Which reminds me that the Black Falcon actually uses interchangeable rechargeable smart batteries, so I'd recommend picking up a couple spares. That way, you can essentially double or triple your filming capacity without interruptions. At under $100 though, it's kinda a no-brainer investment to step up your skybound videography game. Alright, so those are the Black Falcon's main features and flight modes that make it such a game changer for aerial filming. But you might be wondering, how do all those sensors and programs actually keep this compact drone humming along smoothly in the air? Well, let me break it down. There's some seriously smart tech allowing the Black Falcon to cruise while avoiding obstacles and staying oriented. It all starts with the onboard GPS and GLONASS positioning modules. Basically, these satellite receivers give the drone an accurate fix on locations in real time. The good stuff happens when that location data gets combined with input from a suite of infrared sensors mounted across the chassis in every direction. We're talking things like altitude gauges, gyro stabilization, obstacle avoidance, and even an ingenious bottom-facing optical flow camera. It sounds complex, but simply put, the Black Falcon has a detailed 3D map of its surroundings at all times. This allows the internal flight controller computer to make any necessary micro-adjustments to the motor output and propeller speed. That way, you stick to your intended filming path without crashing, even if the wind gusts or you need to make tight turns pursuing a moving object. Pretty wild that they fit this much navigation intelligence into the compact housing. And we can't forget the amazing 4K camera system engineered specifically for the Black Falcon drone. The 3-axis stabilized gimbal is key for capturing shake-free footage in 4K Ultra HD resolution, even with faster flight maneuvers. Paired with handy video tools like adjustable perspectives, 120 FPS slow-mo, and seamless 360-degree panning, I gotta say, it rivals setups used on professional film sets. Now, in terms of getting your Black Falcon up and running, the setup is crazy straightforward, even if you've never flown a drone before. Here's a quick step-by-step. First, you'll want to top up the removable rechargeable battery, which takes about 60 to 90 minutes per unit. It's as simple as plugging the included USB charger into any standard port, then connecting it to the battery until the LED indicator shows a full charge. During this time, go ahead and pop on the high-impact propeller blades onto the motor arms. Everything snaps securely into place thanks to built-in magnets. No tools or tiny screws needed. Same thing goes for attaching the retractable landing stands and small camera sunshade visor if you want to use them. Once your battery's topped up, slide it into the chassis compartment until it clicks into place, which will automatically power the drone systems on. From there, just toggle through the initial boot-up sequence on the LED interface. And don't worry, the helpful manual walks you through what all of the little lights, tones, and flashes mean as it calibrates various positioning modules and sensors. Finally, pull out your smartphone and connect it to the Black Falcon's dedicated wireless network. The password will be shown right on the sticker under the battery when you insert it. Opening the control app gives you a live first-person view from the 4K camera and full access to all the automated flight modes. And just like that, with a single tap, your pocket drone cinematographer is ready for takeoff. Over the next flights, I'd recommend taking it slow, staying low to the ground at first while you get the feel for the easy tap and swipe controls. Plus, this lets you test out all the cool pre-programmed moves I mentioned that take your shots to the next level. Altitude hold, circling time-lapse, vision tracking, and even hands-free round-trip journeys with multiple waypoints. But honestly, don't overthink it too much. That's the beauty of the Black Falcon design, being so unintimidating to new pilots while offering loads of creative potential. Trust me, just wait until you review some of your first test clips on a larger screen. You'll be chomping at the bit to show your friends those pro-level smooth pans and dolly shots when they come over. I'm telling you, after a couple afternoons practicing with this portable powerhouse, you'll have mastered the basics of dictating your own stunning aerial perspectives. We're talking sweet establishing shots of hike summit views, following your crew shredding black diamond runs, or circling above the chaos of your family's full-court basketball game gone hilariously out of bounds. At this point, you've probably realized the Black Falcon drone is stacking up to be a seriously slick piece of aerial filming gear. But what specifically sets this pocket-sized powerhouse apart? Let me break down some of the most killer benefits and features that will upgrade your shots instantly. For starters, this quadcopter keeps things smooth and simple for pilots thanks to the intuitive auto takeoff and landing. I'm talking literally one button press and the props start spinning to gently lift off from your hand. Then, when the battery gets low or you finish capturing that legendary footage, another single tap sets it down softly wherever you choose. For an amateur like me, not having to stress about stick maneuvers for critical transitions is a total game changer. And since I brought up battery life, the modular units fitted for the Black Falcon allow between 20 to 30 minutes flight time per full charge. Most toy drones struggle to hit 15 minutes airborne. Having that extended filming freedom lets you get really creative with unbroken orbital tracking shots, wide apex reveals, following friends on events and trips, etc. We're talking next-level sequences professional videographers strive for. You gotta keep in mind, this swanky portable rig comes purpose-built for aerial photography and videography. I'm talking specially developed 4K Ultra HD camera on a 3-axis gyro stabilizing gimbal. No GoPro duct tape special here. Plus, specialized shooting modes like adjustable exposure, 120 FPS slow motion, automatic light filters, and even 360-degree barrel roll panning unlocked with the app. And if that wasn't enough, the Black Falcon can rocket up to over 3,000 feet to catch unreal views and perspectives that most basic drones can't reach. I mean, seeing gorgeous mountain summits and shorelines from a freaking bird's eye angle blows my mind every time. Really puts those social media tropical vacay pics into perspective. Oh, and thanks to the intake guards and reinforced propellers, you can confidently hover in place to frame up sweet establishing shots without drifting all over creation. Makes it mad simple to nail clean static angles, floating above gorgeous venues and events before booming down dynamic reveal sequences. Now, you might assume these premium capabilities must cost an arm and a leg, but that's another big upside for the Black Falcon. This high-performing folding drone comes in at just $99, with cutting-edge safety features, cinematic camera chops, and incredible functionality from advanced navigation intelligence. I don't know how they are offering such an insane value. It's gotta be that trendy direct-to-consumer model. But hey, good for us. And if you're worried about tackling this amazing flying machine as a total beginner, have no fear. The Black Falcon engineers clearly built this quadcopter for ease of use stemming from the ground-up design. Effortless battery swaps, automatic starting calibrations, handy status LEDs, and intuitive handling via the control app removes any barriers for rookies and pros alike. I gotta say, at this point, you've gotta be tempted to grab one. But first, let's weigh out some more core advantages against any potential downsides for full due diligence before pulling the trigger. Let's start with the big pros. It's impossible to overstate how huge having Ultra HD 4K camera resolution packed into this affordable pocket rocket design really is. I mean, we're talking specialized clarity and color reproduction, enhancing footage to look incredibly modern and dynamic for social feeds or even advertising clips. Miles better than my smartphone or old clunky DSLR strapped to a hobby drone, that's for sure. The onboard GPS and navigation intelligence also gives such confidence and creative control to dictate stable, sweeping flight sequences, following subjects automagically. And while robustly constructed, the Black Falcon still folds down incredibly compact and lightweight for true portability. Once again, I gotta give a shout out to that long 20 to 30 minutes maximum flight time per charge. That longevity means more opportunities to nail incredible perspectives across events and trips in a single uninterrupted take. Even with all the advanced tech inside, the Black Falcon still offers wonderfully simplified handling for rookies like myself. We're talking effortless automated launch, landing, return home, vision tracking parameters, all customizable from the intuitive phone app. Makes capturing pro angles and reveals stupid easy compared to most hobbyist drones out there. And I'd be remiss not to mention the safety assurances built into the robust folded design. Durable casing, reinforced low-glare propellers, full mid-air collision avoidance suite, and reliable range and battery communications for automated returns before dropping out of reach. Which finally brings us to the insane affordability for a loaded 4K drone of this capability. The $99 price tag means finally ditching that outdated gear without taking out a small loan like other bleeding-edge options out there. Just cleaner, smoother results without financial headaches. Now, even with all the advancements, a few understandable limitations still apply. For one, purchasing directly from the manufacturer means no walk-in retail availability. But for me, I'm fine skipping physical stores for the discounts that online shopping allows, especially with free shipping. Modern problems call for modern solutions, you know? I will say that maximum transmission distance capped around 2 kilometers means keeping the Black Falcon vaguely nearby. But for my purposes, filming lines and moments centered already around my location, staying inside a few blocks radius seems reasonable. And a 30-mile-per-hour top speed governs ripping at Mach 10 velocities. Again though, for those scenic floating reveals that I'm after, conservatively paced shots likely work better than whizzing full throttle every time the sticks twitch. So for the Black Falcon's very generous package, those modest operating constraints feel plenty fair, which leads us to locking one down for yourself if you're compelled. As mentioned, purchasing through the official company site nets discounted pricing compared to retail, and they actually offer a few different bundling options depending on your ambitions. The solo single unit comes fully equipped for $99, plus free shipping, or $8 express delivery if you need one ASAP. Honestly hard to beat for everything included. Upgrading to the double drone setup saves you a little extra, dropping the per unit cost down to $69. So $138 total for pairing 2 wicked filming quadcopters. Share one with a filming buddy, or keep the spare for parts. And the Quad Squad package drops the individual price further to $59 each when snagging 4 Black Falcon drones. It may be finally time for that aerial cinematography side hustle at only $236 total. Plus, all options are covered by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, if for some reason the Black Falcon doesn't meet expectations flying high in person, bounce it back hassle-free. And there you have it, folks, the game-changing Black Falcon 4K drone. I'd say its folding portable design, stabilized gimbal camera, and easy yet intelligent navigation deliver professional aerial footage well beyond its shockingly affordable price tag. If you found this full feature breakdown and sample footage test helpful, be sure to drop a like down below and click subscribe for plenty more tech reviews and recommendations coming down the pipeline very soon. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching!